Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all's channel, Truth Seeking with Veronica. A grand hope to you all. Listen here, I'm not going to be on here long. I had to run out and get a few avocados, and as I was driving back, it's like the rock just hit me with a message. Now this is going to be real quick, and I mean it real quick, okay? Now when I'm saying this message right here, this was a reminder from the Ruach HaKodesh to me, okay? And it did something to my heart. I got very emotional within meditating on what the rock reminded me of. And I even said, you know, Yahuwah, you are the wind for my sail. And I know that that is a song somewhere because I've heard it before, but that was the first thing that came to my heart. And what the rock dropped in my spirit was, remember, you cannot please Abba without faith. Okay? Let me roll this window up because I don't want that cough to reach over here. It was so crazy. I don't want that to reach over here. I don't know if you heard that, but no, thank you. Okay? Anyway, but and then she talking louder and louder. She wasn't even talking that loud until I park, y'all. But I'm gonna get this out, okay? Because this is for you, okay? But and for me. And I'm being obedient, okay? But when the Ruach HaKodesh told me and reminded me, you know, we know this. You know, we hear it a lot, you know, that you cannot please the Most High without faith, okay? And I had to, let me see if I can find somewhere else to park because she's getting louder and louder. Give me a second, okay, guys? Just give me a second. See if I can find somewhere where she's not, being all loud. Hold on one second. Let's see here. But she wasn't doing all that, and she just. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I got it upside down. I'm so silly. I don't know why I didn't. The sun's gone down, okay? So, and you know, it's so funny because it's like about 7:40 Central, and it still hadn't gotten as dark. I can recall it was getting real dark around this time. So, got a little bit more light out here. So, here we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's better. I apologize for that. I tell you what, I tell you Hashatan be on his job. Anyway, and I had seen her before. I was parked going into another store, and I don't know who she was cussing out. And when she got out her vehicle, it's weird because this is a little small town I live in. You see people, you know, the same all the time. And I was like, who is she cussing out? And I looked back there, a poor little old puppy back there. Puppy. She back there cussing out a puppy. But anywho. And so let me get back to this, okay? I hope you can't hear her now. But anyway, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, I know. But then I start backtracking on some moves that I had made. Well, hadn't made the moves, actually had made the thoughts, okay? And I was reminded of that, and then I was reminded of when my oldest son and I was talking, and he always say, you know, we don't want to get ahead of the Most High. You know, we want to just, we say, both of us say this, we want to ride that wave. Okay? That's what you want to do. So you don't want to get ahead of the Most High Yahuwah. You just don't. And so I was thinking about that, and I just wanted to share that with you, okay? You cannot please the Most High without faith, okay? That doesn't mean you just sit there and do nothing. It means that you ask the Most High before you make a move on anything, Okay? Don't get ahead of the Most High Yahuwah. And then the Ruach HaKodesh reminded me of one more thing, okay? I'm not trying to rush, but I do need to get home because I was just running out to get some avocados. I had to go a little bit further because the store I was at, they were just all mushy. I was like, no, I don't need that because I need one at least for tomorrow that's going to be all right. But, so something else that the rock reminded me after that, okay? Now, I'm going to say this as quick as I can say it because I've done a video on this. I can't recall which video yet, but it was probably about 5 months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago. But I had gotten a word from the Most High to let his saints know, to let his people know, and those who cleave, who are grafted in, that we are on totally different timelines. Okay? Totally different timelines. I know it's hard to wrap your brain around that as far as the timelines. I'm sorry, it's my hubby. Yeah, wonder where am I at? I just supposed to be going to get some avocados, and I had to drive about 15 more minutes out, to get them. But anywho, yeah, I'm a little special when it comes to what I put in my mouth and eat. I have to. I like to plan out too. And so with us being on two separate timelines, this is those who are righteous and those who are unrighteous, and we're on two different timelines. What Elohim do you serve? I serve Yahuwah, so I'm on Yahuwah's timeline and Yahuwah's economic plan for me. Okay, that's whose timeline I'm on. And so what am I saying? I'm saying if you are on Yahuwah's timeline, everything that he said he is going to do for his people, okay, then we must have faith and believe what the Most High has said about his people, okay? And we have to have faith and understand and understand and overstand that we are on a totally different timeline, okay? We're not going to feel and deal with what the other kingdoms, nations are dealing with. We can't, because we are on totally different timelines. We serve Yahuwah, and Yahusha is our Messiah. Okay, and I'm just reiterating what the Most High told me, okay, some months ago, and what the Ruach HaKodesh reminded me of today. Okay, that we have to have faith in order to please the Most High God. Just think about when Yahusha, he was saying how great a faith this man had. Go and read about, Yahusha. It's all about faith. Do you believe? Okay? Are you asking before you make a move, before you do anything? Okay, that's all I want to say. Let me get home. Okay, I love you much. Until next time, be Veronica.